Why, my lord, covered in gravy. And welcome back to Danmakufu Delirium. To the LOCAA 8 Contre entries, where we will be playing my entry. And there were a lot of things that were said about this entry about being too difficult or something, and I honestly have issues with balancing my scripts, I'll admit that. So yeah, here we have the most hideous package you can probably imagine. We have 2 Junko players and an extremely hideous storyline. We have a homing player and a forward-focused player, also with typical Junko spells. I tend to go with the homing player because it's easier for me to just focus on dodging. Ah, such a mighty thunderstorm. Surely someone who possesses great power must be somewhere around here. I wonder what'll happen to them once I purify them. Who is there? I don't think I've seen you before. Who are you? I'm just a humble stranger strolling through Gensokyo for no reason whatsoever. You definitely don't seem like it. Nobody in their right mind would just flies into the eye of a thunderstorm all willy-nilly like that. Then, if I may ask, what are you doing here? Not being in my right mind, obviously. Anyway, my name's Raiko Horikawa. They call me the phantasmal percussionist around here. I'm Junko, just Junko. Nice to meet you, just Junko. Say, how about an introductory Danmaku battle? Foolish child to challenge someone like me. You don't stand a chance against my overflowing purity. And thus, Taiko, I shall reveal your most primitive, untainted sight. Taiko, are you alright? I'll take that as a no. What do I do? What do I do? Shut up, you're not helping. Maybe if I... Aha! A Taiko drum Tsukumogami powered by nothing but pure purity. You didn't just... Let the battle begin! So we'll start off with some extremely generic Raiko Popcorn Danmaku. It's just simple drums, thunderstorm bongos. People have told me that the lasers curve too much, but I tried my best to not have them curve too much and still be interesting to dodge. And holy fuck, I'm doing terrible, even though this spell isn't even that hard. Much less so that segment there. Oh dog. Then we have more generic Raiko stuff. And a fancy bomb. Loud card, pure speakers, untainted sonic boom. People have told me that this spell is extraordinarily boring. Yeah, that was already after the contest deadline had passed, so yeah. Major key, Heaven's Rock. And this is obviously a pun on Tenshi's spell, Keystone, Heaven's Rock. So hooray for terrible puns. The empty sounds of the bell. And this is a reference to an album by Butauton, which is a Touhou remix band thing. And they also made an album called Suzu no Sorane, The Empty Sounds of the Bell. This is just a generic spell that gets harder over time by adding more waves, like Boundary of Life and Death and whatnot. Those type of spells. I'm doing terrible again. And that was my entry to the LOCAA contest. I can't really say anything about the script because no matter what I say, it's going to be biased because I made the script. So, the best thing for me to do is just not say anything about the script. I'll just make things easier for me. So yeah. That was my Purified Taiko drum. And that leaves only 2 more entries. Like, well, 4. 5. 5 entries. 2 in this Danmakufu, 2 with their own Danmakufu, and 1 made in Game Maker. So yeah, I'll see you all next time on Danmakufu Delirium.